Today, I'm doing something genuinely stupid. I'm playing a PS2 game without sprinting. I'm spinning a wheel to decide the game, and once it lands, that's the game I have to complete without sprinting. Well, try to. If I sprint, I have to spin a punishment wheel. If I do it again, it gets worse. Now let's spin the wheel. GTA Vice City, and
let the challenge begin.
it starts off with the mob boss, Sonny Forelli, and his boys in a proper panic because Tommy Vercetti just walked out of prison after 15 years. The worry isn't Tommy himself, it's what people remember when they see him back on the streets. Bad for business, bad for the neighborhood, bad for everyone's nerves basically. So instead of dealing with it properly, they cook up the classic mob solution. Treat him like an old friend and ship him far away. Vice City specifically, which is absolutely booming right now with drug money flowing everywhere, except none of the families will touch it. So the plan is simple: send Tommy down south with a bit of cash and a dodgy lawyer called Rosenberg to handle the risky groundwork. Then in a few months, Sonny strolls down to take your credit. Essentially, Tommy's out, make it his problem. Ken Rosenberg, absolutely sweating through his suit, picks up Tommy and the mobsters and drive them to the deal while trying desperately to sound professional about it. He's spoken to the suppliers, they're keen, everyone's doing very nice, and the suppliers are brothers. One runs a business, the other handles the fun stuff. Classic Ken, bless him. When they get to the drug deal, the Vance brothers arrive by helicopter and begins the deal. However, the deal is ambushed. The mobster and Vic Vance have been taken out while Tommy, Ken, and the Vance brother, who we meet later on, escape. Tommy gives Ken a lift to his office, tells him to get some rest, and promise they'll figure things out together come morning. After that, we have to drive to the Ocean View Hotel while riding on a... After he goes into a hotel, he rings up Sonny to tell him what happened. Tommy rings Sonny to break the bad news, and Sonny absolutely loses it. The ambush, the dead mobsters, the drugs, and money both gone. The whole disaster laid out in one ugly phone call. Tommy does his best to keep things from boiling over, leaning on their shared history and swearing he'll get the money, the drugs, and his revenge back. Sonny is furious but not unreasonable. He gives Tommy one shot to sort the mess himself, making it crystal clear the only reason Tommy's still breathing is because of who they were to each other before all this went sideways. Then after that, we went to go and see Ken Rosenberg. Ken's got a lead, Colonel Cortez. The shady middleman happens to be throwing a yacht party. As you do, he hands Tommy an invite, but there's a catch. Swing by Raphael's first and grab a new outfit, because apparently you can't interrogate arms dealer in the last season's threads. Criminal investigation apparently begins with shopping.
Who's that guy think he is? Now I gotta dress like a chump as well as hang out with them? I like this shirt.
Let's go and get some new threads. Looking sharp, Tommy.
Nice bike.
Are we gonna steal our bike? You're damn right we are. Give me that bike.
No, my bike!
Tough break. Now we make our way to the yacht party. Right. Well, that didn't go so well, didn't it? But get back on the bike and stop messing around. Nice dive. When he gets to the yacht, Tommy finally meets Cortez, who is about as forthcoming as you expect at a fancy yacht party.
He's just got a touch of...
Dirtism.
agoraphobia.
Or that. Anyway, basically gives him a drug deal ambush, we'll chat later brush off. Instead, he introduces Tommy to his daughter, Mercedes, who does the rounds pointing out all the shady guest list regulars. Then Ricardo Diaz rolls up and Mercedes has apparently seen enough. She bails with Tommy and has him drive her to the Pole Position Club, which if you know Vice City, you absolutely know what kind of establishment that is. And it's not a golf venue. Okay, let's take the daughter to the Pole Position Club. Right. Where's my motorbike? Oh. Alright, then let's take this car. Oh, there's a gun over there.
Putting my hand in your lap.
I did not sprint. Okay. Not yet. I just know I'm gonna sprint soon. And if I do sprint, I'll get punished. After we dropped Mercedes to the Pole Position Club, we went back to see our favourite lawyer again, and Rosenberg's still on the case, and he wants Tommy to dig deeper into the ambush drug deal, so he points Tommy towards Camp Paul. the city's biggest gossip merchant, who apparently just hangs out at the Malibu club on a regular. The kind of bloke who knows everyone's business before they do. Every city's got one, and Vice City's no different. When Tommy reached the Malibu club, he meets Ken Paul. Tommy questions him, who first rambles and mistakes him for someone else, babbling about finding a woman and joking around about Rosenberg.
Rosenberg. Oh, that bonkers ambulance chaser. That guy could defend an innocent man all the way to death row. Gets another drink, bruv.
Once Tommy pushes him for real information about the missing drugs and money, the man mentions a chef working in a hotel kitchen on Ocean Drive who has recently been acting very pleased with himself. Tommy decides to check out that lead and leaves, while Ken continues ranting. So beneath all the slurring, useless flirting, and pub-level brain damage, Tommy actually gets a useful clue.
Fuck out. Give me a drink. And where's that slut?
When Tommy reaches the alley in Ocean Beach and finds the chef talking on his phone, Tommy beats him up to death. Well, I shot him to death. When he refuses to give him any information and picks up the dropped phone. And then the brother of the drug dealer, Lance Van, shows up and states that he too wants to find out about the deal, with his brother killed in the ambush. 3 more chefs with melee weapons come outside and begin to chase Tommy and Lance. I can't press the X button. Don't need sprint. What are those fat chefs gonna do? Nothing.
One thing you gotta realize
okay,
about
did
this
something.
guy, you gotta pack some heat. The local gun shop's a couple of blocks away.
Can you not? Can you not? Can you not? Can you go away? Oh,
you must stop.
oh, for goodness sake. Away you go. After losing the 3 twatterteers, Lance has Tommy drive to the ammunition to show him where to buy guns. Before returning to Ocean View Hotel, Tommy gets out of the car with Lance saying he'll be watching him before driving off.
Hey, Leo, I think we got a buyer for Diaz's merchandise. Gotta give him a ring, man. Set up the deal, you know?
Where are you now?
You okay, Leo? You sound kinda different.
Just tell me where you are.
Who the hell is this? Put Leo on, man.
Leo's gone away for a while. He left me in charge.
Screw you, man.
After Tommy makes Ken shit himself, Ken warns Tommy that the Forelli crime family is furious about losing the family's money. Until Tommy can sort that out, he needs to do them a favor, help Sonny's cousin, Giorgio, avoid a 5-year prison sentence for fraud by making sure the jury changes its mind.
Alright, more crap to wipe up. What did I do wrong in a past life?
Oh, okay then. Rest in peace. That hammer would be useful.
Dumb Florida moron.
After witnessing a worker getting run over, we've drive to Vice Point, where one of the jurors' car is, to smash up a car until he comes out. Yeah, kind of moving the car as well. I am that strong. Wow. And then he runs away. The other juror is in Ocean Beach, standing next to his car talking to a woman. Tommy approaches him, who attempts to flee his car, but crashes into a truck. We then smash his car up with a hammer until he gets out and flees in fear.
Hey Tommy, it's Sonny. How's the suntan?
I ain't got no suntan.
We ain't got my money either, so I'm one of them myself. What are you doing? So tell me, Tommy, what are you doing?
I'm looking for the money, Sonny. Don't worry.
I am worrying, Tommy. That's my style, because I seem to have this problem in my life with unreliable people. Don't be an unreliable person, Tommy, please. Do us both a favor. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
After a pleasant phone call from Sonny, Tommy arrives at Ken's office and finds him meeting with Texas property developer Avery Carrington. Avery explains that a company called Spand Express owns valuable land he wants, but they have refused to sell. He hires Tommy to sabotage the business by causing a riot to distract security, then destroying the company's delivery trucks.
Who are these pricks anyway? Lawyer pricks, rug-wearing pricks, surrounded by pricks.
The objective says to get some overalls, but I didn't do that. I went straight to the Spand Express depot. Once there, I had to start a riot by attacking some of the workers, then kill the remaining security guards and destroy 3 delivery trucks. And this is how it went. What's going on? Go away. Go away, please. I want to do my mission. Please go away. Can you leave me alone? Please leave me alone. I can't sprint. Leave me alone. It's taking longer than usual. Because I can't sprint. Oh, okay then. Thought of a strategy of getting a taxi and running them all over before blowing up the truck, and then I succeeded. Then I went to see Avery Carrington to look for work. Avery tells him that a rival property developer is refusing to sell valuable land, so he wants Tommy to persuade him to change his mind. He reveals that the developer is playing golf at the Leaf Links Country Club and tells Tommy he'll need a golf outfit to get past security and gain access.
This guy's my new friend. I never had a friend with a wig before.
Then he leaves and stops at Jock Sport clothes store to buy his new outfit.
Is this me?
Nice ass, baby.
Was he talking to me? When he gets there, he has to pass through security, who confiscates his guns, then locate the property developer playing golf on one of the courses. Well, at least he could use the golf club to beat him to death with.
Boys, deal with him.
Ow.
Get him! To that psycho!
Oh, I did.
In your way was I, sport?
And just walk away. I think, alright, I'm done.
Hola, is this Mr. Versetti?
Yeah,
This is Cortez. You were at my party?
yeah, I remember.
Mr. Versetti, it was a most unfortunate incident that happened with your business deal.
I know.
I want you to know me and my people are doing their utmost to get to the bottom of it. If you'd like to talk to me more privately, you can find me at the boat, huh? Okay? Good day, senor.
Guys, the mission's over, go away.
I need a golf cart with
You let me use my phone, and now you're gonna beat me up.
This is what I carry. Get over
Go away. We took your time getting up.
needs to sink this one.
Right.
Damn, these clubs keep getting worse.
Just gonna hit your golf balls while you're laying down.
I despise
Alright.
Hey, I don't think this guy's a member.
Where's the juice?
Right. That's what you get.
SBF,
What
I
the
never
fuck
wear
are you
that
talking
crap.
about? We went back to Avery Carrington from our work, and this time he has his eye on another piece of development land near his construction site, but building work has already started there. To remove the obstacle, he asks Tommy to destroy the construction site. He leaves Avery's construction site where the van is located with the RC Goblin with some bombs. We have to plant in total of 4 in different levels. After we picked up the bomb, the timer starts. We have 7 minutes to plant all the bombs, while the workers and security guards trying to destroy your ass. Look at the way he runs. Look at them.
Some pissant messed around. I'll fuck your wise ass toy.
You see the fire truck. After blowing up the construction site, Tommy meets Colonel Cortez on his yacht, where Cortez explains that his associate Gonzalez has become unreliable and is now a liability. Deciding he's no longer useful, Cortez orders Tommy to kill Gonzalez and even hands him a chainsaw to do the job, promising a reward afterwards. When he was tempted to use sprint there, but I didn't press it.
They asked me to be in it.
Let's get more ammo.
I will dance my way to...
What the hell is he waffling on? When Tommy reaches the penthouse, Gonzalez and Diaz's men spots Tommy, and Gonzalez flees. Tommy starts chasing him while cutting down 2 of Diaz's men like Leatherface.
Oh, sweet Jesus! I've wasted my life and my looks.
Yes, you have, you.
Stand
big
still and I'll
fat-
make it quick.
I can't sprint. Can I catch him though? Probably. Look how slow he is. Out of my way. I should have just done that. Ah, great. The police is on me, and I cannot sprint. After we got a vehicle, the game introduces us to Pay and Spray, where we can remove our wanted level. After losing the cops, Tommy went back to Cortez, and this time he wants him to meet a courtier, Pierre Laponce, in the Washington Mall and retrieve some guidance chip that Laponce should be delivering. After being briefed by Colonel Cortez, Tommy heads to the mall to meet Laponce and collect some guidance chips. Before the deal he can go through, the GIGN suddenly ambushes the meeting. Laponce panics and bolsters for a set of PJ600 bugs parked outside, turning the whole situation into a chase instead of a clean handoff. Get out of the way. You're absolutely lit up. After being absolutely lit up, I managed to get to the motorbugs and chase Laponce down.
Man, I just stole this thing!
And now I'm stealing it from you. What the hell? This roly-poly ass vehicle. Can you... For fuck's sake. Right, get out of here. I just sprinted. What's my punishment? Walk backwards for 1 minute. Now. That means I have to drive backwards too. Driving backwards. Go slow. See, I'm driving backwards. I don't know, does that count as backwards? Let me know. Okay. How can I go backwards on this? There you go, minute's done. I don't know, let me know. Was that count as backwards? I was going backwards, but my camera was forward. I don't know. That was my punishment for sprinting. After we got punished, we went to see Colonel Cortez. Colonel Cortez asked Tommy to provide security for his friend Ricardo Diaz, who is meeting with the Cubans and complete a deal. Anticipating trouble, Cortez has already arranged a stash of heavy weapons in a Washington Beach multi-story car park to prepare Tommy for any attack.
Diaz, huh? Apparently that angry midget runs this madhouse. Let's see what that creep has to do with things.
After we arrive at a car park and got what we needed, Lance Vance survives.
Hogging all the action, I see.
Look, you want to do something other than just shadowing me everywhere? Why don't you come along and show me if you're any use?
I might just do that. The name's Lance, by the way.
Tommy Vercetti. Let's go.
After that, Tommy drives them to the meet in an alley in Ocean Beach. Upon arriving, Ricardo Diaz and his bodyguards will arrive as well, and Ricardo tells Tommy to get a good vantage point and keep an eye out for any trouble. Then Tommy and Lance go to the vantage point upstairs and wait for the Cubans to arrive. The deal then happens, but is soon interrupted by Haitians, and it turns into a disastrous shootout, and then Tommy and Lance have to protect Diaz and his men from the Haitians without getting flanked themselves. After Tommy takes out most of the Haitians, he has to chase one down. I didn't take the motorbike, I took the car instead. Got him. I didn't need no bike. Let's grab a car. After we took out the last Haitian, we picked up the briefcase and took it back to Diaz. He thanks Tommy and tells him he'll see more of him soon.
Tommy, it's Ricardo Diaz. I want to thank you for looking out for me, my man. I asked that prick Cortez, he said you're the real deal, my friend. Will you not come see me? I need a guy like you. All I have now is dickheads. Dickheads everywhere, yo. I make you real rich.
After the phone call from Ricardo Diaz, the Starfish Island is unlocked, and of course we went to see him. Ricardo Diaz tells Tommy that the leader of a gang called the Street Wannabes has been skimming 3% of his income. Instead of asking nicely like a well-adjusted human, he orders Tommy to go to the leader's apartment, track him, and find where he's hiding the stolen money.
This asshole thinks he can mess with me? If this is the best Vice City has to offer, this is gonna be easy.
When Tommy gets there, he peeks through the window to make sure he's actually home, but it was empty, and in that moment, the leader appears on the roof opposite and runs away. Tommy chases after him.
Too slow, Granddad. You better keep on running, asshole.
Well, I can't sprint, can I? So I have to be quite slow.
But the leader jumps off the roof and into the waiting BF injection. We jump off the roof and chase the leader without destroying the car, but unfortunately...
Oh, I was meant to follow him. Ah, right. Don't kill him this time. Keep a bit of a distance so he can't pot me. Zigzag. Hey, calm down. Don't try to jump on my bike. You can't get me. You can't hit me. Why is the police not doing anything? He's trying to kill me. The police are useless, man. It's only when I do something, they're chasing me. They made me sprint for the first time. Oh, well, that was close.
On another attempt, this time, I just chase him all the way to the mansion. After going back to Ricardo Diaz and nearly got his head taken off, Ricardo Diaz is fed up with some street wannabe gang members who try to scam him, so he decides subtlety is overrated and orders Tommy to wipe them out at their hideout on Prawn Island. To make things more interesting, Tommy teams up with Lance Vance and flies there to carry out the hit. Tommy and Lance fly to Prawn Island by helicopter and launch an all-out assault on the gang's mansion. Tommy takes out enemies on the rooftop with heavy firepower before being dropped on the ground to retrieve the cash. He fights his way through the building, clears out more gang members, and eventually reaches the rooftop to secure the money. Lance then returns to pick him up and they escape back to Ricardo Diaz's mansion. After we complete that mission, we have unlocked all of the map. We could go wherever we want, but I'm going back to Diaz and catch him shooting some birds, because apparently his car is a toilet. Ricardo Diaz informs Tommy that a speedboat built at Viceport Boatyard is meant for a Costa Rican drug lord, naturally deciding that ownership is more of a suggestion. Diaz orders Tommy to steal the boat before it gets delivered. When I got to the boatyard, I was very underprepared and paid the price for it, and I had a phone call from someone.
Tommy, it's me, Colonel Cortez. Look, senor, I believe you are a man who can get things done. So please help me. You can find me at the boat, huh?
For fuck's sake. You can't move the camera for 30 seconds. I didn't move the camera, just to let you know. So it does it on itself. Not moving the camera. It's doing it itself. Just to let you know. There you go, that's 30 seconds.
After taking out more guards, Tommy enters the boat and sails back to Diaz's mansion with the police on his ass. When he gets to the mansion, mission accomplished. After that, we go in the mansion and see Ricardo Diaz smashing stuff up once again. This time, he tells Tommy that a freelancer docks a yard in Vice City each month, known as the Drug Boat, selling drugs only to the first buyers who arrive. Wanting in on a deal, Diaz sends Tommy and Lance Vance to make sure they get there first and secure the shipment. Tommy reaches the speedboat and links up with Lance Vance. The two decide their top priority is beating every other boat to the drug boat so they can secure the deal first while listening to Michael Jackson. After reaching the drug boat, Lance Vance takes control of the speedboat while Tommy focuses on defending them from rival attackers. He fights off the competition during the escape and successfully gets the boat back to Ricardo Diaz.
Yo, Tommy, it's Lance.
Yeah?
Oh, nice to hear from you, Lance. Come on, man, be cool, be cool.
I'm in the middle of something. What do you want?
Nothing. Just to say, look, Tommy, we can do this thing, you and me, no problem. You know what I mean?
We're going to have to do it, because otherwise we're going to be dead, Lance. We're in too far now. But thanks for the call. Speak to you later.
After that, we paid a visit to our old friend Avery. He decides the best way to lower property price is, naturally, chaos. He tells Tommy to spark a gang war between the Cubans and Haitians by framing the Cubans for murder. Since the Haitian gang leader has recently died and tensions are already high, Avery orders Tommy to kill the new Haitian leader at the funeral while dressed in Cuban clothing, making it look like the Cubans are responsible.
You getting this down, you four-eyed prick?
After we dressed more Cuban and less American tourists, we track down a Haitian gang lord. After they spotted us, they flee and we have to chase them down. While they drop explosive coffins at us, we destroy his car, run him over, and mission accomplished.
Hey, Leo, I got some work for you.
This ain't Leo.
Hey, if Leo knows you got his phone, he's gonna kill you.
Maybe Leo's already dead. Maybe I killed Leo and took his phone. Did you ever think of that, prick?
You kill Leo? You must have big cojones. Wanna work for me? Stop by my father's cafe in Little Havana, and we'll talk mano a mano.
After framing the Cubans, we go see Colonel Cortez. He lines up a buyer who wants a very subtle purchase, a military tank. He tasks Tommy with stealing one and delivering it to a lockup in Little Havana. When we see the tank, it is guarded by the military, and our task is get the guy off the tank, but this is how it happened.
Civilian vehicle out of our way. Sir, moving vehicle, sir. Civilian, move away from the tank. Okay, platoon, moving out.
What's going on? Right. Gotta find a way to get him out of there. And I don't have guns because I died.
Convoy, halt!
Is
Get
that
civilian out of our way, soldier. Sir, yes, sir. Okay, platoon, moving out.
Is that guy dead? I had to find a way to get him out of there. I could shoot him, but I don't have no guns.
Civilian, move away from the tank.
Really? You didn't come after me for that? He just shot the wrong guy. You idiot. I just seen it again. Oh, they're getting closer and closer. And I got 3 health left. Oh, okay. I should get a gun. Makes things easier for me.
Get that civilian vehicle out of our way. Sir, moving vehicle, sir. Civilian, move away from the tank. I said, move away immediately. What's up with the gunner? Don't know, sir.
Yes.
We're taking enemy.
After multiple attempts later, I managed to steal the tank. After the tank is stolen, the police and the military is onto us, and the military calls a protocol Delta India Echo. It starts a self-destruct timer for approximately around 3 minutes, so we had to be quick. Unfortunately, we made it.
Right, Milk China, it's Paul. I might have a little result for you, but I need to speak to you in person. I'm enjoying a little R&R at the Club Malibu. I reckon you're going to owe me a favour or two after this, sunshine. I'll see you later.
After stealing the tank, we pay a visit to a Cuban cafe. In the cafe, Umberto Robina comforts Tommy and starts questioning his masculinity, because apparently that's his favourite hobby. Tommy fires back with insults, and Umberto decides the only acceptable resolution is a test. Prove himself by showing he can handle a boat, while the Haitians stroll into their cafe. And also, take a shot every time a Cuban says, big cojones.
Show me you got some big cojones. Hey, I'm Rico. You the man with the big cojones? Anytime, man, cause you got cojones, and all my friends, they got big cojones.
That's extra part of my video.
What are you talking about?
You got big cojones, amigo.
Basically, all I had to do is go through checkpoints in their time limit.
Tommy, enough dead man been chatting about you, my dear.
Thought you might need something to make you feel better. So Auntie Poulet make you some stew, eh? Come and check me kitchen sometime, okay, Tommy?
After the phone call, Tommy arrives at the Malibu club, where Kent Bolt tells him that Lance Vance tried and failed to take out Ricardo Diaz. As a result, Diaz's men have captured Lance and are torturing him at the junkyard. Tommy immediately heads there, only to find the place crawling with heavily armed guards. Tommy storms through the junkyard and reaches a storage hangar where he finds a badly injured Lance Vance still alive. Frustrated, Tommy calls him out for ruining his plan, but Lance reveals his motive was revenge against Ricardo Diaz for killing his brother. Realizing things have escalated beyond repair, Tommy decides Diaz has to be taken out before he strikes again and takes Lance to the hospital. Tommy escapes the junkyard with Lance Vance, but Diaz's men chase them as they leave. Tommy manages to shake them off and get Lance to the Schumann Health Care Center in downtown for treatment. Before leaving, Tommy tells him to meet later by the bridge to Starfish Island once he recovered.
Tommy, Tomas, it's Cortez. Look, the French are giving me all kinds of trouble, amigo. Them hypocrites. They spend 100 years stealing from poor countries, and they call me a thief, huh? I'm going to need your help as soon as possible, amigo. So please hurry, huh? Tommy, I need you, alright?
After the recovery of Lance, Tommy moves forward with his plan to eliminate Ricardo Diaz, meeting Lance Vance on a bridge to Starfish Island. Armed and ready, they storm Diaz's mansion, fighting through the gardens and blasting their way inside. After pushing through the hallways, they reach the main hall, where Diaz, already aware of their attacks via CCTV, waits with his guards. Despite the resistance, Tommy and Lance kill all of Diaz's men and corner him, even as Diaz, wounded, claimed he trusted Tommy. The two finish him off, ending his reign and taking over his empire. After taking over Ricardo Diaz's mansion, Tommy meets with Lance Vance, Ken Rosenberg and Avery to figure out the next move. Lance points out that some businesses have stopped paying protection money now that Diaz is gone. Tommy responds with his usual brand of customer relations by heading to North Point Mall and smashing up storefronts in a hit and run to scare owners into paying. As expected, this subtle approach quickly draws police attention. Since I can't sprint, this will be quite hard for me. In my first attempt, I did fail.
Well, I can't sprint now, can I?
Tommy, remember me?
Hello, Sonny.
That's right, Sonny. We're all friends. You never write me, you never call. Don't you want to be friends no more?
I've been busy trying to sort things out. You didn't give me a lot of support down here, Sonny.
Oh, my fault, is it? Well, I've heard you've been busy, all right. Busy killing drug barons. Busy taking over. Don't forget about us, Tommy. Because I can assure you, I ain't forgotten about you.
Are you serious?
Tommy, son, have I got a surprise for you? I'm down at the recording studios with some major artists. Why don't you pay us a visit? You know it makes sense, don't ya? See you later.
My store! My wonderful store!
Oh, that was close.
Howdy, son. Just thought I'd ring you up and give you some advice.
Hey, Avery, what's eating you?
There's a lot of opportunity in this town if you own the right real estate. You catch my drift?
I reckon so.
All I'm saying is keep your eyes open, and you might find the perfect business opportunity. I'll catch you later.
Later, Avery.
Tommy Verzetti, more like Tommy Verzesti. After that mission, Tommy returns to his mansion and finds Lance Vance at the bar. Lance tells him the Front Page Cafe has stopped paying protection, relying instead on a local gang. Annoyed by Lance's laid-back attitude, Tommy decides to handle it personally and heads to the cafe on Ocean Drive with 2 bodyguards. When he gets there, Tommy wipes out the guards outside the cafe and confronts the owner, who explains that a DPB security has been providing protection instead. He tells Tommy to take it up with them.
Oh, come on, get in. Why'd you do this, man? Seriously.
Oopsie daisy.
Get out of the way.
Hey, handsome, I'm trying to run here.
Oh, you guys are useless.
After that absolute clown show, the 2 guards manage to survive, and Tommy has to chase them down and take them out.
Mission success.
Tommy, we gotta talk about stuff.
What's the problem, Lance?
It's you, my friend. I feel you're not giving me a fair slice. And more than that, you've been embarrassing me in front of the boys. I can't have that.
Lance, it ain't like that. You've been making mistakes.
Tommy, I'm not your message boy. I'm not your running boy.
Lance, don't screw up and we won't have any problems. I screw up, you can lay into me anytime.
Tommy, I've done everything for you. You treat me like a fool. Don't do that.
Lance, I won't rip you off or stab you in the back, okay? Just take it easy. This is tough enough without you getting all emotional on me. Trust me. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
I hear you, Tommy, but I can't take this much more.
Lance, don't be like this. Now I'm warning you. Do you hear me? Just relax. Take a few days off, okay? I'll talk to you.
After listening to Lance's emotional breakdown, we went to see Colonel Cortez. He tells us that the French Secret Service discovers that he was behind the stolen missile guidance chips and comes to reclaim them, refuses to give them up. Cortez flees Vice City on his yacht and asks Tommy for help. As they escape, Tommy fights off waves of attackers, including gunmen on boats, enemies boarding the yacht, and even helicopters sent to take them down. He manages to hold them off through multiple ambushes, clearing a path all the way to open sea. Once they're safe, Cortez thanks Tommy, asks him to look after Mercedes, and gives him a speedboat to return to Vice City.
Alright, Tommy, it's Paul. I just heard from a mush that you've been a real naughty boy. Somebody's taken offence to you acting like the big guy all of a sudden, giving it a big shot thing. Well, don't say I never warned you or nothing. Boasting is a mug's game, son. Anyway, I heard there's some price been put on your head and someone's gonna have a crack at you, so watch yourself. And remember me, mate.
Back at the Vassetti estate, Tommy walks in on Lance and arguing with the henchman over a failed bomb at the Tarbush Cafe in North Point Mall. Lance panics and wants to ditch the whole plan and leave Vice City since the police are already swarming the area. Tommy, being completely allergic to backing down, decides instead they'll finish the job themselves by disguising as police officers and get close enough to detonate the bomb. Tommy and Lance Vance ambush two officers in Vice Point, steal their uniforms, and use the disguise to slip into the heavily guarded mall. Tommy walks straight past the police and the military forces, plants the bomb at the cafe and detonates it, destroying the target. The explosion immediately draws massive attention, triggering an FBI response and pushing Tommy into a 5-star wanted level. And it wasn't them who was giving me problems, it was Lance.
Ow! Did Lance just shoot me? He's just standing there. Ow. No. Lance, get in. That was close. Ow. The car is busted. FBI agents after us, everything. Goodness sake. Ants!
Let's carry on pressing the issue. Now, when the Europeans were done ruining
that was
their
close.
continent
Fuck you,
with
now.
bland food and...
Crashed right into it. Calm down. My goodness. Acting like a shat in your cereal. You have got to be joking. We were literally there. And Lance has to fucking die. Come on, we're nearly there this time. Come on, have some control. Drive up the stairs. Right, get up. Get out. Come on. Tommy, get through the door. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Done it.
Tommy, it's me, Lance. Keep your mouth shut there, Tommy, because I ain't got no time to talk. I ain't interested in what you gotta say. Why should I be? You don't care about me, do you? You gotta look after me a bit better. Give me a spare slice, you know? Hey, Tommy, man, look, I'm sorry. It's just that people patronize me all my life, treat me like a little kid. My brother would do that. Please, man, don't do that. I gotta go.
Alright, whatever.
After that horrible mission, Tommy heads to the Cafe Robina and meets Umberto Robina, who's now fully committed to a gang war with the Haitians. Since their drug factory in Little Haiti is too heavily defended to crack outright, Umberto sends Tommy to assist by driving Cuban gang members to the fight and helping them steal a van loaded with drugs. Tommy leaves Cafe Robina, grabs a 4-door vehicle and picks up 3 Cuban gang members before heading to the area near the Haitian factory. After linking up with Rico, he clears out the guards at the entrance, but the initial push fails when a sniper takes out advancing Cubans. Reinforcements arrive and Tommy eliminates the sniper, then storms the factory with a new group, wiping out the remaining defenders. With the area secured, Tommy and Rico steals the Haitian drug van and drives it back to Umberto Robina's cafe. When they head back inside, Umberto Robina, still salty about being forced to retreat earlier, decides revenge is the only acceptable emotional response. He sends Tommy to sabotage a Haitian drug deal happening with the street wannabes at a mansion on Starfish Island. Tommy teams up with Rico, approaches by speedboat, and plans to disrupt the deal from the water. Here's what happened.
Oh, come on. Right. Don't die. There we go. Oh, goodbye. Right, let's drive. I'm literally on 2 health. Why? Leave me alone. Can I reach under there? Oh, it's gone horribly bad. Ah. Piss off. Ah! Stop reloading, you prick! Okay. I haven't got this far yet. Fuck you, please. Do you know how tricky this is to drive this?
It's a difficult question, Jack. Very difficult question. Is it right to lie?
It's already flat.
No, very close, or a way of keeping warm and not getting arrested. No policeman in here.
Ah! Damn. They're aggressive. Ah. Go away. Find a car, find a car, find a car. I'll steal the police car. Come on, we're nearly there. Oh, thank goodness for that. That was like 7 tries. That was awful.
After that monstrosity of a mission, Tommy visits Auntie Paulette, who gives him a voodoo potion and tasks him with collecting 3 stashes around Little Haiti. Under the potion's influence, he grabs the first stash near the junkyard while escaping a VCPD SWAT ambush, then collects the other 2 while being chased by cops and the FBI. After securing all stashes, he returns to Aunt Paulette's shack to complete the mission. When we get back there, Auntie Paulette drugs Tommy and orders him to destroy a Cuban drug fleet. Using a nearby Top Fun van, Tommy remotely pilots RC Barons to bomb the boats on Starfish Island, eliminating the vessels and any witnesses.
That wasn't so hard as I thought it was going to be. Nice.
We went back to the shack for the final time. Auntie Paulette tells Tommy about an upcoming Haitian-Cuban fight and orders him to ensure the Haitians win. Tommy snipes armed Cuban reinforcements from a hidden roof while the unarmed fight goes on below. With the Haitians victorious, Tommy is freed from her control and Auntie Paulette severs ties, warning him to stay out of Little Haiti. Well, that's not gonna happen, is it?
Tommy, why you coming back here, fee? Me tell you, we don't want to see you around here no more.
After that, we visit the Cubans for the last time. Humberto orders Tommy to hit the Haitian drug operation in Little Haiti. Tommy and Pepe, along with Pepe's friends, locate the factory using the Haitian gang car and the voodoos for entry. Inside, Tommy plants 3 timed bombs around the factory while fending off pursuing Haitians. I'm not going to lie, it took me a couple of tries. The strategy I used without sprinting, I start to plant bombs up top, then work my way down, then drive to the stairs for cover.
Hey, how's the cafe?
Oh, wonderful. Incredible, Tommy. Incredible. No wimps, Tommy. Just real men. And the beautiful women. Anyway, I wanted to tell you, me and Papi, to us, you're Cuban. You have proved yourself, man. You got big cojones.
Well, thank you, Umberto. Nobody said that to me since I left jail. See you around.
After the sweet phone call from the Cubans, Tommy meets Ken Paul and is introduced to Love Fist, who wants a drug called Love Juice. He tracks down the dealer, chases him down, kills him, and retrieves the drugs and money. Then, Tommy picks up Mercedes and gets her to the recording studio in time for the band's stage appearance. Then after that, Ken Paul warns Tommy that a stalker is targeting Love Fist. Tommy drives the band's limo into Rock City for a sign-in to lure the psycho out. The stalker, disguised as a female fan, kills a security guard and blames Love Fist before fleeing in a Sentinel. Tommy chases him down and eliminates the threat.
How you doing, mate? It's Paolo again. Look, Tommy, I forgot to mention, we're going to need some extra muscle for the concert. A bit of security. There's a biker gang led by Mitch Baker. It will be great publicity. Very rock and roll, baby. Sort this out for me, and I'll get you some backstage passes for the gig, alright?
Now Tommy visits Mitch Baker's bar to propose an alliance, but Mitch mocks him and questions if he can handle a bike. To prove himself, Tommy is set to race 3 of Mitch's bikers, Cougar, Zeppelin, and another, in an angel race. And this is how it went.
You have got to be kidding me. Oh, fuck off. The turning is quite terrible in this bike. You went flying. Two of them fell there. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's fucking atrocious. If I did not fall by there, I would have had it. Yeah, I think I've got the handle of it now. You can't go too fast on them, or else you fall. Second try.
After winning the race, Tommy returns to the greasy chopper to get Mitch to provide security for Ken Paul's Love Fist concert. Mitch refuses, claiming Tommy isn't badass enough, and tells him to prove himself by going out and kick the city's ass. And this is how it went.
For fuck's sake. Well, that was a sprint. Use keyboard side, weird grip, awkward, hold for 2 minutes. Okay. I'm going to start the timer. I'm holding my controller upside down. Okay. Oh. I'm trying my best. There we go. I'm gonna try just running people over. Or crashing into cars and stuff. Maybe that'll do it. Just try running people over. Get the chaos up. Oop. I'm doing quite well holding my controller upside down. Oop. Filling it up. I don't think it's quick enough though. Oh. Timer's nearly up on 2 minutes. I've got 2 minutes gone. Let's hold it normally. Yeah! Fucking sprinted again. Delete your best weapon. Well, I don't have any weapons on me, so that's null and void. Yes! Done it.
You have no idea how many attempts that took me to complete that stupid mission. After that, we visit Mitch, and Mitch gives Tommy one last task before agreeing to help. Recover his stolen bike from a heavily guarded gang compound behind the downtown ammunition.
Oh, I thought it crashed then. Wait, what? What? Did I... What the hell happened? I'm confused.
Anyway, Tommy pulls off a rooftop jump into the ammunition compound, fights through the gang guarding Mitch's bike and steals it back. Whilst escaping, he's chased by gang members in vans, but manages to return to the greasy chopper and safely delivers their angel, completing the job.
Hey, it's Mitch. You did good, Tommy. It's good to have the old girl back. You tell Kent Paul he'll get his security for the gig. You have my word on that. Now keep yourself out of trouble.
After that grueling mission, Tommy returns to Kent Paul and tells Tommy that a psycho who Tommy thought was dead returns and rigs the bomb in a Love Fist limo, set to explode if the vehicle drops below 50 miles per hour. Tommy is forced into a high-speed drive, keeping the limo above the speed while the detonation meter threatens to fill if he slows down. He must maintain this for nearly 2 minutes in real time until the band manages to defuse the bomb. Once it disarmed, Tommy safely drives Love Fist to their concert, completing the mission. After that, Mitch Baker calls Tommy to thank him for helping out, saying he and his biker gang really enjoyed the show and now respect him. He ends the call by encouraging Tommy to keep riding hard, and now it's time for the painful missions. A mysterious caller, Mr. Black, contacts Tommy, mistakenly thinks he's Leo Teal. He directs Tommy to a payphone near the mall where instructions are hidden. The job is simple: track down the pizza delivery driver named Carl Pearson and kill him before he completes his deliveries. Tommy finds Pearson, takes him out and completes the hit. And the second hit, Mr. Black contacts Tommy again, pleased with the previous hit, and assigns a new job: kill his employer's wife, Mrs. Dawson. Tommy tracks her to a jewelry store in Vice Point, where she leaves in her car. He then repeatedly rams her vehicle, staging the murder to look like a car accident, despite her attempts to escape. In a third hit, Mr. Black calls Tommy with another job: eliminate a European gang operating undercover in Vice City before they can pull off a bank heist. Tommy tracks down each member in their disguises across the city, picking them off one by one, from construction workers to a fake tourists, and finally a biker cruising Ocean Drive. With all targets eliminated, the planned robbery is stopped before it even begins. In a fourth one, Mr. Black sends Tommy to a payphone at the airport, where a sniper rifle is waiting along with instructions to assassinate a businessman carrying a briefcase. Using a nearby woman as a visual cue, Tommy waits for the right moment, takes the shot, and grabs a briefcase. After dodging the police and the victim's armed guards, Tommy successfully delivers the briefcase to ammunition in downtown. And after that, to unlock the final mission, we have to buy at least 6 assets and complete the missions. This part is a bit of a grind. The first business I buy was a Cherry Popper ice cream factory. After buying the company for $20,000, Tommy learns from the previous owner that it's actually a front for selling drugs. Seeing easy money written all over it, he takes an ice cream van and starts distributing across the city. By successfully selling 50 ice creams without drawing too much police attention, Tommy establishes the business as a profitable asset. The second asset I buy is the boatyard. After speaking with the potheads, the mission starts when Tommy gets into either Squalo or Cuban Jetmax at the docks. Once started, the timer kicks in, giving him 2.5 minutes to race across Vice City's waterways and collect 26 hidden packages. If he manages to grab them all before time runs out, the mission is completed. After a grind, I buy my third asset, the Pole Position Club. All I had to do is spend $300 on a private dance, and the asset will be mine, which would take you around 5 to 6 minutes. Praying nobody will walk in. After even more grinding, I buy another asset, and it's Kaufman Cabs. After buying it, Doris tells Tommy a VIP needs a ride from Starfish Island to the airport, giving him only a minute to get there in a Kaufman cab. Naturally, a rival Vice City cab's driver shows up first and steals the fare. Tommy then has to chase down the rival cab, wreck it enough to force the VIP out, and pick him up himself. Once the customer switches over, Tommy drives into Escobar International Airport to complete the job. After completing a high-end fare, Doris warns Tommy that Kaufman Cabs is losing business to the growing number of Vice City cabs. Instead of, improving service, she suggests doing something about it. Tommy takes that very literally, hops into a Kaufman cab and hunts down and destroys 3 rival taxis, eliminating the competition and completing the mission. In the final mission, Doris lures Tommy into a supposed pickup for Mercedes at Viceport, which turns out to be a setup. A group of Vice City cabs ambush him, forcing Tommy to to survive a 1-minute onslaught of aggressive taxi drivers trying to take him out. After enduring the chaos, the boss of the rival company arrives in a zebra car. Tommy then takes him down, either by destroying a car or killing him directly. With the competition leaders gone, Kaufman Cabs secures his position and starts generating protection money. After more vigilantism and money collecting, we brought Sunshine Autos from BJ Smith, who is planning to go back to American football again. To complete this asset, we have to complete one list, and the list is by the garage. We have to collect Landstalker, Idaho, Esperanto, Stallion, Rancher, and a Blister Compact. I found the Landstalker first, parked in front of a mansion in the northwest part of Starfish Island. Then I found a Blister Compact driving around Viceport. Then I found a Stallion driving around Little Havana. About fucking time I found you. My goodness, that was so annoying. No joke, I couldn't find an Esperanto for at least an hour, in my experience. Then I took a break from finding cars. Instead, I brought into Global Film Studio. After buying it, Tommy walks into a film studio run by director Steve Scott and immediately clashes with him over the ridiculous props. Steve tries to throw him out, but the moment he realizes Tommy now owns the studio and could make him rich, his attitude flips real fast. Wanting better talent, Tommy heads downtown to recruit Candy Sucks, but her agent refuses to let her go. Tommy settles out negotiation, only way he knows how, chases the agent down and kills him. He then picks up Candy and Mercedes, bringing them both back to the studio to continue filming. After that, Tommy checks in at Interglobal Films, where director Steve Scott reports that filming is going well with Candy Sucks and Mercedes Cortez, and they're preparing for boat scenes next. Tommy makes it very clear that he doesn't want any ridiculous additions like giant sharks, because apparently even he has limits. When he learns that promotional leaflets can't be disturbed, the normal way Tommy decides to handle marketing himself, he takes the skimmer seaplane and flies across Vice City, dropping flyers over multiple districts while managing limited fuel. After completing that, Tommy is informed that Congressman Alex Shrub campaigns against the adult film industry, which is bad news for Tommy's studio. So Tommy decides to gather some leverage by following Candy Sucks to Shrub's penthouse in Vice Point. From a nearby hotel vantage point, Tommy snaps compromising photos of Shrub in a very politically damaging situation. Once spotted, law enforcement is sent after him, but Tommy escapes with the evidence and returns to the studio, planning to use the photos for blackmail. And the final mission of this asset, to promote the studio's new film, Tommy and the director decide they need a bold publicity stunt. Tommy heads downtown to set it up, rides into a nearby building and navigating his way up through it to reach a massive searchlight.
What the hell are you doing, Tommy? What are you doing? Okay.
Once there, he ingests the lights to project a provocative image of Candy Sucks along with the film's name onto a nearby building, creating a flashy and controversial advertisement visible across the city. I'm not gonna lie, the jumps took me multiple attempts. After completing that asset, I went back to finding cars and I found a rancher near the mall. Then I found an Idaho in a downtown area and completed the asset. And finally, I brought Printworks. After buying the Printworks, Tommy meets former owner Ernest Kelly, who suggests the real money is in printed money. Inspired by that completely illegal but very on-brand idea, Tommy looks into rumors of a counterfeiting syndicate. He tracks down Ken Ball at the Malibu Club, who points him towards a shipping boss at Viceport. Tommy politely extracts the information through a gunfight, then returns to Printworks with what he's learned. I'm not gonna lie, that mission was a bitch without sprinting. Oh yeah, you probably forgot it was a no sprinting challenge still, didn't you? After he learns about the counterfeit plates, Tommy heads to the Viceport to intercept them from an incoming courier. Once there, he's ambushed by armed attackers, deals with them, and waits for the courier to arrive by helicopter. When the courier lands, Tommy takes out both her and her bodyguard, then secures a plate and leaves with them. After that, Sonny grows increasingly furious with Tommy for not repaying lost money and for cutting ties with him. In response, he sends members of his crew to shake down Tommy's businesses for their cut. After a panicked call from Ken Rosenberg, Tommy rushes to the Printworks and finds Ernest Kelly injured from a visit by Forelli's goons. Enraged, Tommy sends Ernest to the hospital and then hunts down the men extorting his operations, killing them and reasserting control. With the Forelli crime family failing to tax his businesses, Sonny Forelli comes to Vice City personally to confront Tommy, trying to stall him, Tommy prepares $3 million in counterfeit cash, but things fall apart fast when Lance Vance betrays him for business. Sonny realizes the cash is fake, tensions explode, and a full-scale gunfight breaks out inside the mansion. While defending his money from waves of attackers, Tommy chases Lance to the roof and has his last dance with him. He then returns downstairs to confront Sonny, finally settling their long history by killing him too. After the chaos, Ken Rosenberg shows up and Tommy casually describes the massacre as a disagreement. With both Lance and Sonny gone, Tommy declares himself in charge, marking the start of his complete control over Vice City. 15 years of build-up ends with betrayal, revenge, and Tommy basically saying, I own everything now, subtle as ever. And that is the no sprinting challenge done. Have I successfully done it? Well, kinda. Let me know if I did or not. If you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time. Ta-da!